Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
Well, are there any other questions?
All right.
Okay, well, Sharon,
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
was amazing and compelling and inspiring. And I really hope and pray that your books are in the hands of everyone.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, I apologize, Reginald. I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself, but this is perfect because you can introduce yourself and start your presentation.
All right, excellent. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Reginald Lyerly, and I live in Durham, North Carolina. I'm involved in a number of businesses. I look at it as about service. I served 23 years in the United States Army. I retired 2 years ago. Even though I took the uniform off, the service element, as far as looking out for communities and families, is still there. So this afternoon, one of the things that I'm involved in that I use to help families is about final expense. So I'm gonna pull my slides up, and this will be a very brief presentation. I'm just presenting some facts, and that's about it. And some Q&A, and then that'll take care of it. And it's like Colonel Forrest said, veterans never stop serving. So let me see if I can get my slides up for you.
Thank you for your service, Sergeant Reginald.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. It's been an honor to serve. When I was a teen, I was in a JROTC unit in my local high school, and I found something that I was good at, and it's been a very interesting journey ever since. 23 years, 3 tours in the Middle East. I can tell you it's been quite a ride, but it's one that I would not trade for anything in the world. I have my slides up. Hopefully you can see them. And if so, we'll go ahead and begin. This afternoon, I just wanted to share about the importance of final expense. I am a final expense specialist with Lincoln Heritage Life Insurance Company, among the many things that I do. I just wanted to share some facts. The average family doesn't have $6,000 to $15,000 available to cover funeral-related expenses. I think about this when it comes to families, and if you think about the current economic situation as to why this is more important now than ever. Funeral costs have doubled over the last 20 years. And when a family is faced with this situation, they're oftentimes emotionally overspending by thousands of dollars on funeral costs. Funerals and cremation prices, they can greatly vary between funeral homes for the same services. And sometimes the cemetery fees are not included in funeral costs, and they add thousands to the bill. If we think about in terms of Social Security, the death benefit pays a minimum of $255, and that's only if a person qualifies. And that has not changed in a very, very long time. Now, I know a lot of this, I'm not telling most people anything here that they don't already know, but it's just something to get us thinking about it. I service the state of North Carolina, and so I think about this all the time, and I think about with the low-income communities and the senior communities and any communities that may not otherwise be able to qualify for coverage and want to do things to be able to help them get taken care of. And sometimes survivors are not aware that additional expenses, if not covered by a policy, can be passed on to a loved one. This is another reason why this is important. Sometimes insurance policies go unclaimed, and in most policies, sometimes don't give you the options to plan things in advance or to help a loved one work through these things when the time comes. Okay, so why do people choose Lincoln Heritage Funeral Advantage? I'll be glad to let you know that. Okay, the reason they choose us is because if they have a policy, a final expense policy, their loved one deceased and they have a claim, it's going to get paid within 24 hours of approval. They're going to get expert price guidance, professional service. They're partnered with the Funeral Consumer Guardian Society, So they actually work with the beneficiaries to, with 3 different funeral homes in their local area to get the best price to make sure that they don't get double charge or overcharge. An excellent emotional support as well. The application process is very simple. It's a 1-page application. Now, if it's done on a computer, it's an electronic app. They also have a telephone application as well. It's very simple. One of the most attractive features about this is that it doesn't require a medical exam, but it does require the answering of some health questions. And this is a very attractive feature because there are some companies, depending on what is in a person's medical history, depending on what it is, they may exclude them. What I love about North Carolina is that it's a guaranteed coverage state. The only person that cannot be covered is someone that is currently incarcerated. And there are affordable monthly rates. So that's what I like most about this and what many people like about this. I just wanted to give you some brief information. I didn't want this to be long and drawn out, but I just wanted to provide some facts, how this helps families, and how to get a hold of me if you or someone you know has the need for this type of service. I'm Reginald Lyerly, and I thank you for presenting. Pending your questions, and I'm gonna stop the share so I can answer any questions that anyone may have.
Thank
You
you
said
so
that
much.
you're just, oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I was just saying thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you so much, Ramona. I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to present today.
Yes, Sharon, you can go ahead.
Great job, great presentation. You said you only service North Carolina right now?
For right now, but that's slowly changing.
Okay.
I'm currently licensed in North Carolina, but I am in the process of getting licensed in other states so that I can help more people.
Very good.
Well, if there aren't any questions, we'll go on to Elton's presentation on what's in the box.
Can I just make one fast comment? Just
Sure,
quick,
please.
quick. One of the things I want to put stomp about what Reginald does, okay? Reginald and I are friends. We give referrals to each other all the time, right? Because they're both in the same business. I want you to think about this for a second. A lot of times, even my own church has had to donate money to help people with their funerals, okay? So this is serious what he's talking about. If you or someone you know or a friend, if you're worried about them, talk to him or talk to me. You know, like I said, we share clients all the time. We help each other out because it's vitally important that everybody have some life insurance. You don't have to have a giant $100,000 policy, but you need something to take care of your final expenses. And here's another nice thing about life insurance that you may not know. All of the money in your life insurance policy, when you go to heaven, that entire amount of money goes to your family tax-free. Did you hear me? Not deferred, not maybe, tax-free. So if you're wanting to leave some money to your family to not only take care of your final expenses, but leave them some money to live on, to continue on, to pay your debts, to pay off your loans, to just have a nice legacy of you, get some life insurance because it'll take care of all those things that happen when someone passes away. I can testify to it. When my husband died 2.5 years ago, guess what? Lots of things to pay off, right? Don't be shocked by that, but it happens, right? So anyway, for what it's worth, life insurance is a great investment, not just for your family, but for you, right? Because you have peace of mind, knowing that everything's taken care of and you're leaving a nice tax-free lump of sum of money for the family to continue on.